I'm a Silver Executive Director within this business. And today we would like to share with you an opportunity that we found that's really working for us, especially for me. I'm an accountant, and I came to a stage in my life where I was looking for something more, something that's challenging. It was also, I was at a stage where I felt like my work is not fulfilling as much anymore, and I barely got through every month. So for me, I wanted to live, I wanted to have fun. And then I found this opportunity. For me, I'm not the skeptical type. It's network marketing, and for me, when I saw the products, for me it was like I'm so shy. I'm an introvert. I don't speak to people. So I always sit at my desk and I just work. And when I have to see a client, my boss has to tell me a week in advance, because for me, it's very scary. So when it came to the products, I wasn't sure if that was something that I wanted to do. But when I saw the business, I absolutely loved it, and I really wanted to do that. But for me as well, I didn't have any other skills. I only had my skill. And I saw within this business that the team that works with me, I can learn how to do this. And that made me very excited. So where I always knew that, or I always felt like I was going to work for the rest of my life, I would not be one of those moms that would be at my children's activities after school. I will just always have to be at work, and I will have the weekends to live for. And for me, travel is a big thing. I really want to travel, but it didn't seem like, it's like you put your dreams into your income. So for me, it didn't seem all that possible. And now with this business, I can see that I will be able to be one of those moms that look after my kids in the afternoons, to be at the activities, to do what I want to do, and to be able to travel. With this company, I've already been to Las Vegas, Maldives, and Sicily. This year, we're going to Mauritius. It's exciting, and I love giving hope to people and show other people how they can also achieve this dream, or their dreams. Everybody have a dream. So I want to ask you, look with an open heart, an open mind, see if this business is something that you can do extra part-time. I'm doing it part-time. I still have my full-time job, but it's everybody only have 24 hours a day. And if you know that what you do now can make a difference in your life in a few years, why not put in the effort? So with this, we want to show you the business. We want to talk about a bit about the product. And so with this, I quickly want to ask Vilna if she can please share with us what the products have done in her life. Thank you, Vilna.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks, Charmaine, for giving me the opportunity to share my product testimony. I was a teacher for 20 years. Well, I think that most of you will know that teachers are on their feet the whole day. My problem started with pain in my heels, and it just became worse every day. In February 2018, I had a foot operation on my left foot to release the plantar fascia. It took me 2 years for recovery, and it was a very difficult road for me. On the 12th of November last year, I had the same surgery on my right foot, as well as another procedure to heal my tendon. 2 weeks before the operation, I started with Ambrose complex to see if my recovery will be better this time. Well, I was pain-free in hospital, as well as the 2 weeks thereafter. My Ambrose powder was finished, and I thought that I was fine. In 4 days' time, severe pain started in my foot. It was so bad that I couldn't sleep at night. I literally crawling from pain. It was a combination of impulse pain with needles and pins. So I went back to the doctor, and he took off the plaster because he thought it was too stiff. He told me that it was my nerves that was damaged during the operation. I will have these neuropathic pains for 6 to 18 months. There's nothing that I can do to make it better. He also told me that no pain medication will help for nerve pain, and I must bear with it. Well, on our way home, I decided to order Ambrose powder again. I started with 1 scoop twice a day. After 2 weeks on the product, my pain was much better and I could sleep at night again. On the 13th of January, I went back to my doctor for a checkup and to take off the plaster. He couldn't believe his eyes. He said that my wounds look as if it was the operation of 2 years ago. He also asked me about my nerve pain, and he was so shocked when I told him I was pain-free. The recovery of my second surgery was much easier and better than the first one without amyloidose. Thank you, Charmaine.
Thank you, Vilna, for sharing with us. I also want to tell you, when I started, like I said, I didn't start for the products, but I needed to know that the products would work. It doesn't help me doing a business and the products doesn't work for me. So at that stage, my son was 1 year old, and from the age of 6 months to a year, he's been on antibiotics every 2 weeks. It cost us like 3,000 Rand a month. Then we have to take him to the pediatrician, give him antibiotics, then he's fine for a week, and then it starts all over again. And for us, that was depressing. You work the whole day, and then your child is just sick the whole night, and it was horrible. So when I started with the products for myself as well, because I needed to see that it helps and it makes a difference, I also used it on my child. And it's the difference that it has made is so incredible. In the past 3 years, he's only been on antibiotics once, so it really made a big difference in our lives. I also want to ask Yolandi to share us what the products have done for her, and what the products does for your body. Yolandi is a presidential director in this business, and thank you, Yolandi, for being such a good mentor to me as the whole team. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
Hi, good morning, everybody, and welcome on this call on a Saturday morning. It is so nice to be here at home and be able to connect with everybody online. So as Charmaine said, I also didn't start this business with the products. I was actually in a very bad financial situation. So I didn't even know what the products do. So but when I started with the business, I got a lot of products that I could use, and I started using them, and when my son was in grade 1, he's now in grade 3, I was one of the in the first term, concentrate, and he's disrupting the class, and he doesn't finish his tasks and a doctor. And so I went to one session with the doctor, and immediately I saw that, it's so easy once you put your children on how it to make it easier actually for the teachers.
Yolandi, can you hear me?
Had the products. Where are you, my Charmaine?
The sound is very bad. Where you going dan?
Ja. Moet ek aanhou praat?
Okay, kom ek gaan aan. Kom ek vertel. Kan ek jou storie maar vertel?
Vertel asseblief.
Okay. So Yolandi, when she started the business, she also didn't start it for the product, but she was one of those moms that was called in to by the teachers saying that her child doesn't concentrate in class, and then she had to go the route of taking him to the doctor. She did that, and she didn't want to put him on any chemical medication, so she started him on our products, and she saw a difference within 3 weeks. But then also, when she went back to the teacher, she could see in his books that there was already a difference after 1 week. So these products really help with concentration for children. Yes, it makes a big difference. I can see with my children as well. I never got my children tested for anything, but they are super busy. And I can see the difference that it makes when I give them the products and when I don't give the products, especially with their schoolwork as well. So I quickly want to show you what the products are helpful in your body. I'll show you here. Okay. So we have over 1 trillion cells in our bodies, and every day you get new cells. So what the cells looks like, it's got like hairy structures on it. And if your cells don't communicate to each other, then it's difficult for your body to, because your body is made to heal itself. And sorry, so your body is made to heal itself, and if your cells don't communicate properly, there's no communication that your cell can say this is a bad cell, that it can move it out of your body. So you need the communications, the communication within your cells. So what our product does, especially Ambritose, which is our flagship product, it there's a lot of products on the market with aloe vera in it, but the Ambritose have because when you put the aloe vera in sunlight, it almost immediately deteriorates. So our product is when they take out the manipul out of the aloe vera, they sustain the aloe vera. So when you take it in, it's like you're taking in the pure aloe vera. And we have the patent on that, so there's no one else that can make what we have. So, and that helps for cell-to-cell communications. So when your cells can communicate, everything in your body can work correctly, and it can, if there's bad cells, it can work out the bad cells. But obviously, if there's no communication, it can't fix and repair your cells. We all need, there's 8 glyconutrients that you need every day in your diet. And with today's food, because of the pesticides and the green harvesting, you only get 2 glyconutrients in. So there's a deficiency of 6 glyconutrients in your body that we all need. So that's basically what the products does, or what the Ambritose does. We do have a few products. Our products. Okay, so our products. There's we have omega-3, we have vitamins. There's a few things that a few products that we do have, and obviously when you want to product, you can just ask the person that invited you to the store. And we're not allowed to say that our products heal anything. Our products doesn't heal anything. It just gives your body the right nutrition to heal itself. So I quickly want to show you why we do network marketing. When we have a product, let's say Coca-Cola make a Coke, and it's R2 for them to make the Coke. And then you go to Spar, you buy the Coke for R10. But in between, everybody needs to take their cut. Wholesale, retail, marketing, distribution, everybody needs to take their cut. So what direct distribution means is that this middleman is cut out and the money is there to go to a person. And in this business, because Manatech is actually a research and development company, 56% of the money goes back to the research and development. Manatech have spent $50 million of their money into research and development, and to making the product, and then 44% is there to pay the people to do this business, and to also for incentives, and that's why there are money there. So that's why direct distribution. I also want to show you, Robert Kiyosaki wrote a book, The Cash Flow Quadrant, and in the cash flow quadrant he said that most people, we are all in 4 quadrants in our lives. Most people start with the employee quadrant. Your parents tell you you have to go to work, you study hard, that you can get a good job, and you stay in that job for 40 years. And because that's the safe way. We all, especially in these times, we see that it's not as safe as thought it would be. And there you sell your time for money. Then what's actually sad about it is that everybody dream of just being self-employed. They just want to start their own business, which especially in this times, we can see that it's actually worse. But you can make more money. If your business succeeds, you can make more money. The problem with this is that most businesses doesn't. It might succeed for a few years and then it normally doesn't succeed. So, but if it does, yes, you put in more time, but you can make more money out of it. Then with a big business is the business that's run on systems. So yeah, you can go on holiday for a year and your business will still continue growing. Here you have people doing the business and people making money for you, and you're leveraging with other people to make money in your business. And then you have money to do investments where you have money making money. So obviously, this is where we all want to be in these two quadrants. Here, 10% of the world's people bring in 90% of the world's money, which is very sad. And then people, 90% of the people bring in 10% of the world's money. Yeah, 10% of the people bring in 90% of the world's money. So obviously, this is where you want to be. You also want to earn big, that you can actually have money to do investments. So let me show you how we make money in this business. When in this business, you can either become a customer or an associate. A customer, you pay the same amount for the product. You also get the loyalty points that works from 10 to 20%. And the 20% is after 6 months, you get 20% loyalty points of the products that you've bought. It must be on automatic order. And the reason we do automatic order is the heart of the company is the Mission 5 million. Mission 5 million, they say that every year 5 million children die of malnutrition, and Manatech wants to eradicate that. So they, every time an automatic order goes through the system, of 100 points, which I'll explain to you now, they feed a child for a month. So it's so exciting that when I get my Manatech every month, I know that I'm helping to feed a child. So then you can also then register for associates. Like I said, an associate, yes, they do the business, but they pay the same amount for the product, and they also get the same loyalty points. So in Manatech, the 1 point volume is more or less $1, and that's capped at 13 Rand. So it doesn't, luckily now for the exchange rate that's so bad, it doesn't affect us. So in this business, the reason that they do that is that we are in 26 countries, and you can do business in any of those 26 countries. So when you have a product that's sold here, or it's in maybe for example in Australia, you get the same commission on that product. So when you start the business, it's 750 Rand to start your business. You also, we recommend that you use a product. The 750 Rand is to do the business, it's to be on the system. It's also important to know that you're not going to deliver products. You're not going to drive around with products and be a salesperson. You're not a salesperson. You shouldn't be a salesperson at all. And the thing is just, if you don't use a product, how will you be able to tell other people about the product? For example, like I said, for me, if I didn't use it and I didn't see the difference that it has made for us, it would have been very difficult for me to do this business. So then you just use the product. And then when you have 5 customers, like I said, you're not a salesperson. They don't expect from you to have 100 customers. It's only 5 customers of 100 points. You get 750 Rand bonus. And then you can have, if you want to, you can have 100 customers and you get commission on all of that, but you don't need that. Then let's say for example purposes here, you have 250 Rand commission that you make on the sales there. So here you already have 1,000 Rand that you can make every month that you have your 5 customers of 100 points. And then also in this business, you want to help other people with their finances as well. You want to share what you found within this business with other people. So when you tell two other people, or when two other people join your business and you help them to get their 500 points as well, they also make their 1,000 rand, and you get 1,000 rand for helping them to make that as well. And then also when you have person number 3 and number 4, you also help them, and then you make another 1,500 rand. So there you already made 3,500 rand for just having your 5 customers with 4 associates, and they have their 500 points. It's also important, what I haven't told you is that we have a 3-month money back guarantee. So when you use the products, you're not happy with it, you send the empty containers back and they refund your money to you. We have to realize that it's a natural product. So if you just want to use the product for a month, rather don't. You'll be wasting your money. Use it for the 3 months, give yourself the fair chance, but you also have the 3-month money back guarantee to refund, to get the refund, which almost never happens. People love these products, and it really makes a big difference. So yeah, it's important to remember that this is your passive income. Passive income is money that you work for every month. You have to make sure that you have your customers, you want your associates, you have to help your associates. In this business, you have to grow as a person. You have to improve yourself, that you can be able to help the people in your business as well. So because this is active income, you eventually want to get to a stage where you earn the passive income, that you start earning on money, on work that you've done in the beginning, in the first month, and you just keep earning on that. So when you have 1,500 points in your business, you're a director, and here you can see you already have 1,500 because it's 500, 500, 500, and there you start earning anything from 750 and up. Then you help 4 people to get to that level. Then you have 6,000 in your business. You're an executive director, and here you make 4,000 more or less on top of that. And then again, when you help 4 other people to get to that level, you are a gold executive director. There you start earning anything from 15,000 and up. And then help another person to get there, your presidential director. There you make anything from 35,000 and up. And this is unlimited. It doesn't stop there. Here you decide how much you want to earn, how much time you want to put into your business, how much the effort that you want to put in. And some people just want to make 5,000 rand a month. Some people just want to do a car payment, or want to buy extra groceries. Or some people want to actually change their income and make this their full-time income. So it depends on where you are in life. It depends on what you want. And with this, I quickly want to ask Rini to tell us why she started doing this business. Thank you, Rini. Rini?
Yes, daar's ek nou. Good morning, everybody. It's a privilege for me to be on this call. Thank you, Charmaine, for inviting me, and I want to use this opportunity to also thank my upline for all the support, the training, and yeah, the teamwork is so great. So first of all, I started the business to use the product because I had an autoimmune illness that caused me a lot of problems. And as soon as I saw what the products did for me, and other people complimented me on how I look, I decided, but this must be, there must be something more. So I started to do the business full time. Then and encourage other people to also join. And since then, my why changed from only being healthy to also get an extra income and to help other people, and also to make um, our retirement much easier, because like you all know, the pension funds are not that good. So I will never ever look back again, because this business and the opportunities that lies in our reach, in our teams, in the business is extraordinary. And I want to, the people that's on the call, please consider this, because this is amazing. You can live out your dreams, you can do self-development, especially in these times. You think, oh, everything is now gone, but it isn't, because with Manatech, everything is still going strong, because we are part of the essential. So I am very glad that I joined Manatech. Thank you, Charmaine.
Thank you for sharing with us, Rini. And then I also want to ask Kariska to share with us why she started doing this business.
Thank you, Charmaine. I actually joined the business because of Rini. We were colleagues before, and I knew her with her illness. And when I saw her after she started using Manatech, I told her, I want in, I want what you've got. And then since then, my why also changed. My husband works 12 hours a day. So I thought if I could make enough income that he would have to work less. And then also, as you can see, I am very excited for Mauritius. I can already see me on the beach there. So I cannot wait to go on the incentive trip. And also the Mission 5 Million, donating to kids who are in distress and making a difference, and also helping others. It's such a privilege to share our amazing products with people and to see how it makes a difference in their lives, and how they hunger to get more. So yes, thank you, Charmaine, for giving me the opportunities to share with you this morning.
Thank you, Kariska, for sharing with us. So I would just like to leave you with this, that we all have dreams and we all want to achieve our dreams, and we all don't always know how. So you can either increase your income, or you can make your dreams fit into your income. And this is just another way of doing it. This is just a second stream of income. And I believe we all need a few. And you can either be an entrepreneur, or you can become an entrepreneur. So please go back to the person that invited you. Thanks for being on this call, that we could share with you what's working for us, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.